Hello everybody, I am Torit Mato. You are watching Learn to Draw and Paint series of videos in N Purulia. In my last video on drawing techniques, we discussed about various theory and concepts of drawing like elements of art, in which we talked of line, form, value and space. We also discussed on the common techniques of composition, perspective, shading and so on. But I realized, and I also got some feedback on this, that I have hardly demonstrated as to how these techniques are applied practically. So today in this video, I would like to consolidate all those theory into practice. I'll take up about 3-4 different subjects which should cover almost all the basic techniques. It may be nice to note that till now we have been talking of drawing in black and white only, using graphite or charcoal pencils. We'll talk of drawing using color pencils, crayons or pastels after we understand the color concepts. The basic steps for drawing almost anything is first to decide what to draw, and once you've decided, compose the picture, draw a rough sketch, observe carefully for various aspects and do the shading. For today's demonstration, the material I will be using are this is the drawing book. This is a student quality drawing book basically. It doesn't even talk of the thickness. I have another one which is slightly better variety, and the papers are thick. It specifies as A4 size 130 GSM and it costs about 110 rupees, made by Matrix. So today I will take up these 4 topics. One is this golf ball, though I have taken a photograph of it for easier understanding because the camera angle and my drawing angle will not be same, so it won't match. Let me start off with this golf ball. I've been missing golf lately quite a bit, it seems. Okay, first step is deciding what to draw. We have decided, okay, this is some sort of still life. We are drawing a golf ball, but okay, I was discussing about the material. This is the notebook. I'll be using several types of pencils. Out of the pencils, HB, 3B, this is 6B, this is 8B, and this is a charcoal soft pencil. Charcoal, you get soft, neutral and hard. For this I'm using only soft. So here, like you get charcoal pencils from Camlin. These are, I think, a set of 10 if I'm not mistaken, and it is 150 rupees. They have one hard and one neutral also, besides rest all as soft. Then for pencils you can buy a set of soft pencils, like this one is of Faber-Castell. They have one 2B, one 3B, one 4B, one 5B, one 6B and one 8B. These are good bargain to go for a good set. Then I will be also using these paper stumps for blending. These are nothing but compressed paper and rolled. So this can be in fact shaped also with a knife or paper knife or even pencil sharpener. So, and of course I have an eraser if I at all require, but it is better avoided any eraser except for erasing some of the reference lines what you are drawing. Okay, so let's take up this golf ball. So next step is composition. let's say this is the area what I want to use. So where should I put the golf ball? If you recollect, we had discussed of the rule of the third. Rule of the third says that, okay, if you divide it into three, these are the spots where you can put your object of interest. So if we put the ball here, let's say, mark, see how I am holding my pencil. It is far from the tip and a general circular. And if you see, if you observe now I've drawn the ball, but it doesn't look like a ball, it is just a circle. So how does it appear like a ball? If you see here, there is a shadow. Shadow means here there is a highlight. The light is coming from this side. So here let me mark light coming from this side. And so highlight should be here. That means this part should be brighter, white. And if you see here, it is dark, means you have shadow here. And this is the core shadow. But this part again is slightly brighter. So how do I do the shadow? Let me take up a soft pencil, and of course there is a shadow of the object itself, which is the cast shadow. Means it has casted this shadow here, out here. So in the cast shadow also, this is the area which will be the darkest. So let me use a charcoal pencil to mark this darkest area. And here also, this part is the darkest part. What primarily I am using is sort of blending and also using hatching and cross hatching some places. If you see how I have been using is from the sides to make sure that the smudge what I get are not pointed. If you see, this part is brighter because this is what is the light being reflected from the surface, from the floor, is casting here. I am not drawing all those small dots and all, assuming it is a flat ball. This bright ball here. So see how contrasting it becomes the moment you put a background dark, and this place automatically starts appearing bright. Here is our ball, and if the source of light is from this side, how it casts shadow is here like this. So your shadow will be something like this. But if suppose your source of light was here, then it would have been, the shadow would have been shorter. And if it was somewhere here, the shadow would have been much longer, and automatically your place of highlight will also change and the shadow areas also will change. Similarly here, if you see, this is the rectangular box we have seen. This part is absolutely dark because this is on the other side of the light. Light is coming from this side. This side is facing the light, whereas this side is not directly facing the light, so there is some amount of darkness in this, but it is not as dark as this. And of course, light is from this side. If you see, the cast shadow is like this, and automatically goes like this. If you see, for a triangular kind of a shape, what the shape is like this. This part or this surface is facing the light, so this is the brightest, and this part is on the opposite side, so it is dark, but it is not as dark as the shadow. If you see, the shadow is like this. The shadow is quite dark. So this forms the part of the observation. Now if you want to draw the same size of the object, you can take a measurement either from here. So you know the dia here. You mark the dia. And you can draw by hand, or you can even use compass, but since it's a drawing, it's always better to draw freehand. Now here also, like, you can take the measurement here. You can check the angle is here. You can roughly transfer it this side. You can check the dimension. And draw it exactly. If it is a big object, you will have perspective here also. This side will be bigger and this side will be smaller, so automatically this, but it's a small figure, so it will not be apparent.